do a little live stream. This is Father Roch on this end of the camera. We'll give it a few seconds just in case folks want to connect with us live. And I will go ahead and do my little presentation regarding the upcoming new requirements as we are continuing the process of opening up. So we'll give it a few seconds and then I will begin like my formal presentation if you're already watching us. This live stream will be actually recorded and uploaded on our Facebook and our website, so I guess we should go ahead and start our thing. I have not communicated with you guys this way in quite a while, but I decided to take this opportunity once again, mainly because I've got a few things that I want to communicate, and I don't think we want to wait until the weekend, because what I want to communicate now, it actually has to do with what we're about to begin this coming weekend. Excuse me. I want to follow up mainly on the little talk that I gave last Sunday in church before Mass was over. Regarding the most recent CDC statement on this whole, face mask and social distance issue, and we want to implement some of those steps and some of those changes before this weekend. So again, that's why we're doing this live stream right now, to communicate with you guys the best way we can. First of all, I wanted to clarify. That the big statement regarding, what fully vaccinated or what non-vaccinated people can do, what they should do, who can take their masks off and who should keep them on, who should and who doesn't have to maintain social distance and all that stuff. See, all that came from the CDC, right? Not from Father Roch. Some folks kind of thought that, was Father Roch making the rules there. So I just want to make it clear, right? Those were CDC statements and I am just a messenger. However, our task and our responsibility, right, for you and me, for all of us, is to find a good, non-judgmental, non-discriminatory, but at the same time safe and comfortable for everyone way to implement all those rules and norms and guidelines to make everyone comfortable when we walk into the church this coming weekends and then the weekends following. We all have gone a long way, right? Since the beginning of this pandemic, we have gone a long way. We all have made a great deal of sacrifices, right? And in order to get out of this health crisis. And I think we are making progress, right? And we need to do everything we possibly can to continue this process and this progress that we're making. And again, it was done with a great deal of sacrifice by all of us. So here is the important part. Here is what's coming this weekend and hopefully later on also. We are going to lift some of the restrictions in church, and we will do so in compliance, obviously, with the CDC guidelines. So we will no longer require face masks in church, but we will leave it up to your personal discretion, judgment, and your personal comfort level. That's important. Whether you want to take your mask off or keep it on, and whether you yourself are comfortable sitting next to the person who is not wearing the mask. So while we will no longer require face masks, we also need to make sure that those who do not feel comfortable with us not wearing masks, that they will also feel comfortable in church, right? Those people who will choose to keep their mask on, that they are also comfortable in our church. And that's why I said we want to create a comfort zone, a zone of comfort and security for everyone. So what we decided is, as you enter the church through the main door, the right side of the church, which is the school side of the church, will be designated as the mask optional zone. You will not be required or expected to wear your mask if you sit on the right side of the church, on the school side. Now keep in mind that the person sitting next to you or the person sitting right behind you may not also have their mask on. Right? So we need to be comfortable with that. On the right hand side of the church, we will not require, we will not expect face masks. And we need to decide on our own whether this is where we want to be. Masks will be completely optional on that side of the church. And like I said, we need to create a comfort zone for people who are not quite as comfortable, and for whatever reason they want to keep their masks on, and they also want people around them to have their masks on. So that's why the left side of the church, the choir side of the church, will be the zone where masks will be still expected and actually required. And so that the person who is sitting next to you is wearing their mask also for your sake and for your security. I think this is probably the best system that we can come up with for the time being right now. And the robes will remain on the pews. I think right now we all fit in the church with the robes on, so the robes in every other pew, they will remain in the church, at least for now, in both the right side and the left side of our church building. And I think and I hope that this solution will indeed provide a safe space and safe and comfortable environment for everyone. And let's remember, it is the responsibility of all of us to work together in order to end this crisis and to return to some more normal functioning. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for your attention, for your patience, for your understanding, and I will see you guys around.